Howdy y'all, Jackson here with the Jerk Studios, and welcome back to another edition of the historic college football playoff. This one for the 1975 college football season. Let's just hop into it. We will start things off in the Cotton Bowl. The number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes take on the number 4 Alabama Crimson Tide. And that Crimson Tide would find their way onto the scoreboard first, as Johnny Davis would get in from 8 yards out. And they'd follow that up late in the first quarter, take a 2-score lead, as Johnny Davis would get into the end zone for his second touchdown of the day. Though midway through the second quarter, Ohio State would finally respond, kicking this field goal. Though not to be outdone, midway through the third, Alabama would counter with one of their own. But early in the fourth, Archie Griffin would find his way to the end zone to make it a one-possession game. Unfortunately for the Buckeyes, though, that's where the score would end. A 17-10 victory for the Alabama Crimson Tide to advance to the national championship in the Fiesta Bowl. We now head to New Orleans, Louisiana, and the Sugar Bowl, as the number 2 Texas A&M Aggies take on the number 3 Oklahoma Sooners. And those Sooners would take the first lead, as midway through the second, they'd kick this field goal. Though Texas A&M would quickly respond back to take the lead for their own, as Bubba would get in from 6 yards out. Unfortunately for them, though, about a quarter later in the third, quarterback Steve Davis would take this into the end zone to reclaim the Oklahoma lead. And that's where the score would stand, as Oklahoma pulls the 10-7 upset to advance to the national championship in the Fiesta Bowl to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now before we head on to that national championship, I just want to take a moment to ask you to like the video if you are enjoying it, and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell if you have enjoyed the series as a whole. Now on to the national championship. Hello and welcome to Sun Devil Stadium for the Fiesta Bowl, as the number 3 Oklahoma Sooners take on the number 4 Alabama Crimson Tide in this national championship game. Alabama would quickly find themselves in the lead as Johnny Davis would cap off the opening drive with his 4-yard touchdown. And in what has been a defensive struggle, midway through the third, Alabama would find themselves with a 10-0 lead as they'd connect on this field goal. Though midway through the fourth, Oklahoma would finally find themselves on the scoreboard as Joe Washington would get in from 4 yards out. Unfortunately for them, though, that's where the scoring would end, as Alabama would pull off the 10-7 victory to claim the 1975 national championship. Thank you all for watching another edition of the Historic College Football Playoff. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell if you have not already. And if you have a specific season in which you'd like to see a college football playoff done, just leave it in the comment section, and I will get to it as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching. Bye.